Welcome to the Jiu-Jitsu Project Podcast, episode number 6, I think. I'm Professor Michael Geary, Newport Richie Jiu-Jitsu Academy. It's Professor Casio, as always, and Professor Butch is absent. He is celebrating Good Friday. He's Catholic, so he's celebrating Good Friday tonight, and then Easter Mass Sunday morning. So he's going to be gone actually all weekend. So we miss Professor Butch and wish him a happy holiday, and you a happy holiday also,
sure. Yeah.
And all of us a happy holiday.
Yeah. And
then next time Butch will be here. Okay, out. Bye.
Bye.
So what's going on, Professor Casio?
I think it's debriefing for the last competition. No gi in Clearwater.
Yeah.
It's a nice competition, high level competition. The surprise is the young kid there.
He was 16.
16. And your father is your coach. And your instructions in 4 different languages.
Yeah. I asked him afterwards. He said they were Belgian. So we said we heard French, we heard Russian, and he's like, we probably said a couple. His wife, I want to say, I think his wife was maybe a different nationality. I think he must have said maybe Basque, but that she had a couple of older languages that she spoke as well, but it could be.
And talking Portuguese too.
Oh yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I see, you're Brazilian guys or Portuguese guys. Stop teaching, coaching the Portuguese. Change it for French.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, he was amazing. He trains at the UFC gym in Clearwater. That my friend Ben is the main instructor. Ben Glossop is the main instructor down there. He's a really great guy. You've never met him, you would love him. He and I trained years and years ago in his garage.
Oh.
Yeah. Before I ever did jiu-jitsu. Old school in the garage. And I texted Ben and I said, what's the story with this kid? He's a monster. He's killing everybody. And he was. He killed Daniel. He tapped out Brad. He just tapped out everybody. He said he's the best natural athlete he's ever trained in his life.
Yes. And I think lost the last competition last year. I think because it never stayed too long a time in bad situation.
Yes.
It's really comfortable.
Because he wins all the time.
Yes, wins all the time. He is a smile all the time. But the last match is in bad situation because the guy win your back and control and put the arm in your mouth. He's tired now.
Yeah.
You know, possible.
Covering the face a little bit.
Because the referee
said no?
stop
Okay.
this. No. And the guy is too smart because it changed the situation and it started to hear.
Across the face. Oh, I didn't see that.
Up, yes, the mouth up, open. Only this.
Makes sense.
No possible breathe. Use only the noise.
Yeah, and of course the nose is probably getting stuffed up from the fighting and everything like that. Yeah.
Your eyes is open. In Portuguese, you tell it this eyes is olho de Mônica. Mônica is a
demon.
Mônica is a eyes of Mônica.
I thought you said demonic.
No. Olhos de Mônica.
Mônica. Okay.
Da Mônica.
Of Monica.
Yes. And it's a personage and for history, kids history.
Right.
And the Mônica have a
big giant eyes.
Yes. And here.
That's funny.
Olho de Mônica. Olho da Mônica.
De Monica. Nice. Well, the guy that beat him, his name was Sky. And Sky is a local guy, he's a purple belt. He trains at Gracie Clearwater, I think, with Jeff Bailey. And he's had a bunch of MMA fights. He's almost 50 years old. And he was skinny. He's been to our dojo a few times. He's super, super nice. They both were really nice competitors. They both were really good. And I know Craig went over and told Sky, you have to choke him out. That's the only way. Because Brad had him in some leg lock, he didn't tap. Daniel had him in a heel hook, and his leg wasn't moving.
It just makes me happy to be aware.
I don't know if Daniel was putting it on as hard as he could, but the kid wasn't tapping anything.
For me, Daniel is a high end,
Yeah.
top competitor. But this time, sometimes happens. I think that Daniel is surprised because the guy starts too fast,
Yeah.
too strong,
Yep.
and stopped up 2 seconds for understand the guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Use it this time for.
He was very skilled. I mean, he was. I looked at him and I thought, this guy's doing everything right. He felt like almost a high-level purple belt, or maybe medium purple.
Yeah.
For sure, purple though. He was good. But Sky ended up getting his back twice, and then of course, the mouth. And I didn't see that advantage. I thought he got him.
You remember in the cage I come in the back?
Yes,
For
you were right there.
happened,
Yeah.
In the early.
Yeah.
I think this is smart because changing this
Sure.
for this.
Yeah.
And when I open, bite,
Right.
and they continue to go.
Yeah.
No break.
No. It was an interesting match. Who else was really good in that match? We had Leo did pretty good in the match. He lost his match, but he did good.
Need more experience
Yep, more experience for sure.
because of your conditioning.
His conditioning isn't crazy. Yeah, he just needs to do the right technique.
Yes,
He needs more mat time. Eric
Show me the next challenger is 100. 24 hours for running.
Oh yeah, that's what Leo does. What you guys don't know, Leo's our student here. He's from Hungary. He's Hungarian. He's from Hungary. And Leo is over 40, and he is like a marathon runner. He's an ultra trainer. He's just insane. He's got the best conditioning of probably anybody here. Obstacle courses, ninja courses. Yeah, Leo's very inspirational. He's an awesome guy. He loves martial arts. He's 4th or 5th degree in Taekwondo. And yeah, he's got cardio that can just beat anyone. And his grips are probably super strong. Probably one of the strongest in
Yes. Grip you.
Not let go.
Stop.
No.
No
Yeah.
I was like, seriously,
So we had Eric competed. I thought Eric did really well. I think he competed against a younger guy that was more explosive. I think Eric was more technical, but I don't think he matched the guy's condition. There were a couple of small mistakes that the guy capitalized on that I think if Eric had fought a more aggressive fight, he would have won that. Nolan fought the kid, and the kid beat him. And that was, again, the kid was, when you beat Nolan on size and speed, Nolan's one of the biggest guys in.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
it was good.
And the grip is too strong too because it's who right
Nolan's
have
one of the.
a lot of pressure in your legs and the grip is amazing.
I haven't fought Nolan for forever because of my shoulder, so I can, if I get to the point where I can actually fight Nolan again, I'll be really happy because my shoulder will be fit. Because that's the only way it's going to happen.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But it's fun time. It's really good competition.
we had the Warhammer table there.
Yes.
We forgot to mention thanks to Jason Klua and Warhammer, our sponsors. We're both wearing our Warhammer geese today. This is the special edition St. Croix.
today, Dina.
St. Croix Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
So our friends down at St. Croix Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Eric Robinson, is going to be coming up here. There's another guy, I think that's coming up too. His name is Justin. He's an ex-football player. He's friends with Ryan. Well, from down there, because Ryan visited those guys. We went to Costa Rica with Eric. So we know Eric. They're great guys. And Corey went to Costa Rica with all of us, Nolan, Aaron. The Costa Rica trip was great. Lots of fun stories there. Trained at a really great dojo down there, Hero BJJ Academy in Tamarindo, Costa Rica. So Eric's coming up. He's going to compete. I think he's competing at the Lilio Code that we're going to. He's either doing that or there's a Naga in Tampa. I'm not sure which one's going on, but he's competing at one, and then he's going to do a little mini seminar on triangles here for like $20 to help recoup the costs a little bit for his travel. Because they're still, St. Croix is beautiful, but it's a small island. Yeah. So, but he's really, you'll love him.
But
He's
it's
awesome.
amazing. Have a dojo there.
Yeah. Anytime you go to visit St. Croix, these are our friends. They'll put you up in their house. I mean, that's the way they are here. We'll put
It's
them up.
a world family.
Yeah, absolutely. World family, no question about it.
And this time, maybe show technique.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything else going on. We've got a lot of tournaments coming up. I'm just thinking in my head. We've got tournaments coming up. We've got. Yeah, it's going to be a busy summer.
Yeah.
It's going to be a real busy summer for sure. So busy summer of training too.
Your time or my time for show the technique?
I think it's your time to show the technique. Let's go.
I
We're
show
Two De La Rivas?
Yeah, two De La Rivas variant. I use a lot my time in competition. Work is great.
We're going to, before we cut off, just to let our listeners know, please, or our listeners and viewers, subscribe to us, please. And also that this is a new format that we're going to do where we're going to actually be bringing techniques into each one of our podcasts. We're going to continue with our stories, continue with our life of our dojo and all the different things and sharing those things. But of course, we want to show you some technique as well, and so you can have something that you can directly take to the mat.
Yeah, and do you have questions or for
Anything.
techniques or
Philosophy,
Yeah.
martial arts philosophy,
sure.
anything.
Ask me, please.
Ask online, and we'll address those questions and
The
talk to you
next
guys about it.
podcast, your answer is there.
Please.
Okay?
Okay. This is Daniel Woodham. He is a brown belt here at Newport Richie Jiu-Jitsu Academy. I can't take ownership for this man's skills. He trained with a guy named Angelo. What's Angelo's last name?
Franco.
Angelo Franco. I knew it was Franco, but Angelo's an old-time grappler. They were up in Spring Hill. Really, really great guy. You've been practicing since you were how old?
16.
16 years old. How old are you now?
28.
28 years old. He came to our dojo, was killing everyone, awesome with legs, awesome uke. So now, of course, we've adopted him, bumped him up to
Really
brown belt.
technical guy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So he's going to do some.
Respect.
Yes,
No.
yes. He's your uke and my uke.
Yeah.
So take it away.
I show the technique.
No, it was a tricky one from the curveball.
De La Riva variant.
It's a great sweep. So like if I got De La Rivas, right? Like naturally you're gonna step wide.
You starting the spider guard and coming for the De La Riva.
Make yourself out too wide.
You control both
All I have to do is come out.
sleeve. If you have an option for starting this, look, you need to change this grip for the
Sorry, what, for your knee help?
Heel grip,
yes,
ankle.
grip, and this time use your feet for transfer your weight and turn little bit in your shoulder for put this hook more deep in this situation. Look, now show this side, please.
Come over here and show the foot going through.
The foot
So it's on the far side.
is really deep this
Make a lot
time.
of mistakes.
But you have a problem. What is the problem? If you lost this grip, the guy coming for leg lock. You need the control, but for safe, immediately use this hook too. Now, if you lost, look, it's difficult for movements for coming the leg lock. It's really important. You coming for this, immediately grip the other hook here. You control this arm, change for cross, and grip here. You don't need to change the weight up your body. Only this, grip here, look. It's good. And the variant is this. The same, you start, go to De La Riva, control the guy, grip with your ankle, use this and this or change, hook, but now the guy is too strong, you're lost the grip. What do you need immediately? Coming in the belt and leave this hook and control your other ankle coming this side. You grip or grip here and control here. Why? Because in this situation you lost this coming back, and the leg lock again. But you protect the leg lock here. You coming, use this, and start to play in the back.
So I guess that's it for our podcast, number 6 in the books.
Okay.
Professor Casio, Professor Mike Geary, Daniel, awesome UK extraordinaire.
Yes.
So everyone have a good night. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Take care. Thank you.
Take care.